Today, we will learn and know more about the butterfly betta. The beautiful half-moon butterfly betta is a premium variety of Betta splendens that has been selectively bred for its lovely butterfly color pattern and highly ornate caudal, tail, fin that forms a distinct semicircle or half-moon shape with a spread of 180 degrees. The butterfly color pattern consists of a solid body color that stops abruptly as it extends from the base of the fins, terminating to a lighter white or transparent fin coloration. The lovely butterfly color pattern accentuates the fins of the premium half-moon butterfly betta to dramatic effect, imparting the appearance of a butterfly in flight as it leisurely swims across your freshwater aquarium. When a betta's rainbow hues catch your eye, it is easy to overlook the rich history that has brought aquarists the different varieties and color patterns available today. The Siamese fighting fish, Betta splendens, has a history as colorful as its flowing fins. In 1840, the King of Siam presented several of his prized fighting fish to a friend of Theodore Canner, and he, in turn, gave them to Canner, a doctor in the Bengal medical service. Although these fish were more colorful than their earlier counterparts, their predominant colors of olive green, black and red still left much to be desired. The fin lengths also varied from specimen to specimen. C. Tate Regan re-examined the species and named it Betta splendens. The premium half-moon butterfly betta shares the same care requirements as other Betta splendens varieties. A minimum tank size of 5 to 8 gallons and a temperature of 24 to 28 degrees is ideal. You should also test and ensure the water has a neutral pH of 6.5 to 7. Due to the extended flowing fins, you should choose smooth rocks that will not interfere with the flowing tails and fins. As the fish swims, rough rocks may tug at the tails and this could lead to fin rot, which mostly affects aquarium fish. The betta species is a carnivorous fish. The butterfly betta enjoys eating meaty foods like fresh bloodworms, brine shrimp, and mosquito larvae. You can also get your butterfly betta accustomed to eating micro pellets. One of the biggest dangers with a home aquarium is that of overfeeding your fish. The butterfly betta is a very small fish. It only needs a small amount of food every day. It is so easy to fall into the trap of giving too much food. Overfeeding will make your fish bloated, constipated, and very sick. It may even kill him eventually. A single meal portion should be a very small quantity of food. However, the butterfly betta does need feeding at regular intervals. Once a day is good. The butterfly betta is smart enough to learn his feeding schedule and swim to the top of the tank as soon as he sees you approaching feeding time. The butterfly betta male is known to be a very territorial little fish. If he thinks that his territory is under threat of being invaded, he will turn on any other male betta that appears to be in his space. It is sometimes a good idea to give the male butterfly betta his own tank, as these solitary fish are often best left to their own devices and are quite content with their own company. You may think that this means that you can never keep any other fish together with your butterfly betta in a community aquarium. Fortunately, this is not the case. You can pair the butterfly betta up with other freshwater tropical fish, but you should give careful consideration to the selection of his tank mates. It is advisable only to choose other species of fish that the butterfly betta will not consider to be a threat to his territory. If you want to know whether your Butterfly Betta is at ease and happy in his aquarium, have a look at what he is doing with his fins and tail. When he is happy and at ease, his fins and tail will be moving softly and gently. They will be completely flaccid and waving about freely in the water. However, if you observe that his fins and tail are extremely stiff and taut, it is probably a sign that he is feeling as though his territory is being invaded, and he needs to protect it. He will be getting ready to attack. Rapid, frenetic swimming from one end of the tank to the other, bumping into things around him and bumping his nose against the bottom of the tank, is usually an indication that your Butterfly Betta is feeling very stressed and anxious.